And so let's go ahead and unpause and let's keep things moving. I don't think I'm really up to too much. Aha, move to this location or open the colony summary. I'm assuming I'm going to be building on both cities, which is an interesting new change to the game. Now everybody has... Wow, that is a huge difference in heat demand. Everybody is slightly decreased in their efficiency, and by slightly I mean, wow, that's a lot. How much can we go up by? All the way in terms of heat, but that does start costing us quite a lot of materials. New building proposed by New Londoners. Okay. We have 269, so we don't really have many materials to spare. We are running out of prefab. That's fine. We've got one source of coal still going. We do only have 291 spare people. Now, goods production. Didn't actually make too much of a difference. Let's keep the requirements. It says it only goes up by 9, according to this. But it goes up to... But I go from plus 13 to minus 7. That's quite a difference. And of course, you would do the same difference. Go ahead and just leave you as is for now. So the New Londoners want a chemical hothouse. Okay. 300 workforce, 80 heat stamps, 40 prefab. It requires 300 workforce to work it. It demands 40 heat. It will make 50 more food, but it will increase squalor. Now, of course, I would quite like to also have some more logistics teams, but right now we are a little short on people. How many teams? We don't have any spare teams. We have... Didn't I have 5 spare? No, all 20 have gone here. Okay. So yes, so let's go back into New London. And we're kind of just watching things go by. So let's go ahead and increase the speed a little bit. As yeah, we are kind of just watching the world go by. Crime has increased because of the goods scarcity. Or scarcity, I should say. So that's understandable. Oh. Staring at herself in the mirror. I can see. It is all blurry, but the doctor told me it's gonna keep improving. I asked to those to whose corneas I owe my new sight. A young lad fell from a rooftop trying to rob a hothouse. As you do. Well, I won't judge. Probably had a whole family to feed or something. When they release me, the first thing I'll do is go and see them. I'll take some rations. Least I can do. Harvesting funerals are given a second chance to the living. That is one of the rules we went and passed. Talking of rules and passing, a new group has a presence in the old Dreadnought. Oil deposits discovered. Also, here we have New London. So if I click to go here... Yes, I do. Now, prefab and heat stamps seem to be shared. Obviously, none of this is. And, of course, neither are the people. Interesting. idea tree. I assume that's shared. Colonists. And then the council, I can only assume, is shared between all of them as well. Okay. So I do have to build 2 different colonies. Interesting. Now, first off, we're going to have to break out a lot of area. Now, we do have access to this prefab already. Now, of course, it's different. Very different. 5.5 million. What do we have up here for this oil? 5.5 million. And I assume the same. Yep, plenty of oil. A fair bit of prefabs, but no food whatsoever. Now, of course, this is the map you do on the little learning campaign you do at the beginning. Which, let's just say in the story, when we found all those bodies in the black, I may be responsible for some of those. But, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's break one more. Let's have... let's go there. Okay. So, of course, we will need some housing. We'll also need some industries. So let's go and get us an extraction industry. 40 heat stamps, 150 150 prefabs. That's fine. Output plus 15 prefabs a week or 60 oil. It will take 20 heat and 50 materials as a demand. And this place doesn't have any materials. Interesting. So does that mean I can't do this? The heat is scarce. The generator is disabled. Total output 60 food and 30 housing. Total demand 40 heat. The generator is of course turned off because we do not have... I don't know what this last fuel type is. Almost looks like steam. Could be very interesting. I do not, of course, have any fuel. So let's wait for things to be frost broken. Go back to my main city. I mean, there's not really much I can do here, to be honest. 503. Yes, that is very much shared between the two of them. Like I said, yeah, not really too much I can do here, because we don't really have the population. Although, on that, yes, I have 20 of my pioneers left. If I was to establish a whale mining outpost, we can build a food outpost here. An outpost here could increase our supply by 100 food, and its deposit of 80,000 food is gone. Connect trails. Now the question is, can I actually just connect it to this place? Because obviously that 100 food will feed this colony. Okay, 10 guys, 2 weeks. Like I said, 100 food should feed this colony pretty well. The idea being is that hopefully this colony doesn't overly grow, because it doesn't really need to. Our population is rising steadily. Now, it doesn't actually have any form of meters or anything that are increasing. So I'm hoping that's a lie. So if we come to this one, it actually has a bar, and as you can see, it's 97% done. We are about to get more people. Let's go ahead and unpause. Well, hang on, let's go to the tech tree. We need to make sure we keep researching. Requires 75 oil supply in New London. Geothermal plant requires access to steam. Advanced coal mines, pump jacks, resources. Now, this is what I was leaning towards. I'm going to go and grab worker shifts, because I see 2 efficiency things up here, and I kind of want to see what they are. Waste management facilities. Quality is extremely decreased. 40 materials output. It gathers and sorts through rubbish to retrieve usable materials. Does cost me a steam core, though. No, let's go to worker shifts. Heat demand in districts other than housing is decreased. I am thinking of going for weather-adjusted shifts. Workforce requirement is decreased. I don't think workforce will be a problem in the long run, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. I mean, there are 2 colonies I can go and grab in terms of people, so that's not going to be a problem. Now, I think a lot of these places are kind of dangerous. Gorge is dangerous. High Pass is dangerous. The mountains are deadly. So are those mountains. The Howling Shore is dangerous. The Frozen Sea is, safe. We require 10 people, which I've got. Possible findings is food and people. Let's launch that expedition. Out of curiosity, the Frozen Ocean is dangerous. The Graveyard is safe. And I can potentially find coal and materials. And the Meadow is dangerous. Of course, we can decrease the danger level of regions. Let's go ahead and turn things back on. Visions of our future. Diverging ideas. Steward, everyone in New London is awaiting the moment we get a steady supply of oil. So many fears would vanish, so many dreams made possible. But those dreams seem to be diverging. Stalwarts paint visions of eternal warm New London, as warm as only the eldest among us remember. But pilgrims want to use this newfound power to reach out and settle remote places on the Frostland, making it our own. So, do we make ourselves warm and toasty? Or do we conquer this frozen land? We'll get back to you. Establish colony. Yep, it has happened. We're breaking the ice. Go ahead and get our next set of buildings in, and then we should be able to jump back to New London with some absolutely beautiful and ready to go. Things. Now I want this one. Okay, we have to start on the oil. Right, I can't build here yet. I need to break the frost. So I'm going to build that round there because this is much more permanent. And, it does only take 20 heat. But that will actually sort out that heat requirement, which is good. Which is very, very good. Now I'm going to also go and break the frost. I want to... all the way up this side. I also need a housing district for all of these people who are, please, not rising. Like I said, I'm hoping they don't rise in colonies. But we'll find out. Go back to New London. And let's continue going forward. We are up to 99%. There you go. Population is increased. I now have 1,698 people. I need housing, I need food, I need just about everything. So, let's have you create more food. I've now got a +1. I will take that for now. And as I said, so we do need more housing. And a lot more of, quite frankly, everything else. Like I said, we want a housing district. Now, let's see how we can do this. That is near a housing district. That is near a housing district, but we can't get 3 points in each. Now, turn this around a second because things get a little bit higgledy-piggledy here. Have we not broken that district or something? You know, I'm not sure that we have. That's just a pain. Could I, in fact, have built this housing district? I mean, I can get 3 off here, and then 3 off here. Which would just be absolutely fantastic, which is what I want to do. Yes, let's... That'll be a housing district. We definitely need another industrial district. And... Now, industrial districts do spread a nice bit of squalor. I think with that, we get plus 60 heat. And we do then give 20 heat to these guys as well. Let's go ahead and do that. But of course, one of our biggest problems is the fact that we need more extraction into materials. Okay, no, give squalor. Oh, give squalor to squalor and disease to hothouses as well. Very interesting. But no, we need to break some ice around here. One more just along this way. This is Frostpunk 2. Drago Randia. Hopefully I said that the right way around. This is Frostpunk 2. And we are basically trying to survive in the frozen wasteland. And if you're interested in it and you stick around, you will be able to vote in the council if you so wish to. When I go to pass a law. And talking about that, let's see what laws we do have to pass. Mass-produced goods, nothing for food additives. Citizens will provide some food during calm weather. I've already played Ara. Oh, wait, sorry. I do apologize, yes, because you have a point. I have not updated my Twitch, have I? That's my mistake. No, I was playing Ara. It ended about 10 minutes ago. Give or take. So let's go and update this. Like I said, I do apologize. Like I said, yeah, I very much do apologize. I forgot to update it on Twitch. If I will be playing R again in, I think, 2 days. Like I said, it's on my streaming schedule. I go and look at my own streaming schedule. It should be there somewhere. But like I said, yeah, no, in my schedule, not the little tab thing at the bottom of the screen. That's out of date, and you do need to very quickly update that. But in my actual schedule, you will see when my next stream is. Like I said, I think it's in 2 days' time off the top of my head. It is coming out tomorrow. You are correct. Yeah, definitely watch some gameplay. It's quite a big learning curve. My only tip to you would be focus on crafting. Citizens will provide some food during calm weather. Okay, I don't quite know what counts as calm weather, but what else have we got? Paid necessities, contagion prevention. Now, there was some hope for that. Family apprenticeship, harvesting funerals. Okay, do you know what? Let's see if we can pass this. 39... Excuse me, 39 people are against it. I mean, I don't see the problem with it. I think it's a win-win all around. Tension is slightly increased. Disease is decreased. See, I don't like those options. But the adding the food thing. Wow, a lot more people are fans of chemical additives. So, of course, for all of you on Twitch, feel free to jump in and vote. The call has just gone live. I will give that a second to go through. And let's potentially attempt to negotiate. Against, mostly against, but open to negotiation. They want me to either... I'd like them to vote for it, please. Either research the building of the advanced blast furnace, research the building of the advanced chemical hothouse, or research the advanced blasting coal mine. All of them increase my squalor, but I only have to research it. I don't actually have to build it. So we will look at the advanced chemical hothouse. I promise to research that building for you. Let's click accept. As I said, let's any of you on Twitch that want to join in, I have called for the vote. And I think the law is supported. Okay, we're going to go ahead and vote now. And hopefully it passes. Yes, with a fair majority.
The ayes have it.
I do now have a promise to upkeep, however. Foraged additives inactive. A new law regarding food additives takes effect. I now have... what, 1 week? No, that's not 1 week. Don't be daft.
Attention,
39
citizens.
weeks.
A new law is in effect.
Yes, it is. A new law is in effect. So right now, we're frostbreaking on all of these. Over here, we are frostbreaking on all of these as well. Sorry, we're frostbreaking and constructing. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit quicker. And then we want... build a housing district. Ah, of course you don't want to be next to these things. They add squalor. I forgot about that. Squalor will go up. Well, that's a pain. That's a very big pain. I did wrong. I did very, very wrong. We are actually quite a bit lower on scrap. Let's go and do another extraction district at least then. Go and put that there. That'll add 20 heat to both buildings. And yes, I should have done that. I shouldn't have built this wrapping around the dreadnought. That was a mistake, most definitely. Most definitely. Okay, we have a point in there. And is there one over here by any chance? I feel like there was 2 points. Oh, I feel like there should be one down there. Let's go and... claim our way. Yes, let's come this way. I'm going to have to go around the inside. Oh, it's just going to bug me. And, oh, we are out of heat stamps. Plus 66. The oil is turned on. We are getting minus 50 materials, which we are going to have to sort out. Stockpile is full. Generator is disabled. Why can't I select my own generator? There you go. Generator. Turn that on.
We have once again installed a suggestion box in the Central District's main office building.
Huh? Frost breaking. Ah, no, right, so the grey ones I've already got. Okay, too easy. Done. Okay, I can go and build a housing district down here and it will have some shelter. Okay. Transfer at least 75 oil output to New London. So, nice. We're getting a nice bit of prefab now. Buildings, industrial, extraction. We need to improve our oil extraction. Stockpile hub full. Let's just finish frost breaking and then let's just quickly sheltered from the wind. Yeah, that's about as best as we're going to get. Oh wait, let's that the next housing district can share a big enough border. That will be shelter. Obviously, I have no materials. And yes, I need to transfer. Remains of a huge cat were found here. Ah, yes, I see. The crime problem in New London continues to worsen. Scarcity of goods may drive people to acts of crime when they don't see other ways to obtain necessities. Making goods available helps ensure people don't revert to a free-for-all. If they do, watchtowers and prisons might become necessary. It's also worth examining if our laws are helping us fight crime. It may be more difficult to ensure order as population rises. If crime runs rampant, people might be injured or killed. Tensions will grow and radicals among us will grow in popularity. We'd best ensure it does not come to this. Crime has risen to a concerning level. Ah, okay. That's New London. Dreadnought. Send people. Resource transfer. So, right, if we have a look at this, we have heat surplus, oil surplus. Let's go and transfer. I mean, we're making 30. Okay, so you can only transfer per turn. We may as well make it so it goes down by, let's just say make it go down by 10. Both making that. We're both losing materials and we're both losing goods. Transfer resources. That's 46. I'm assuming I have to up my production. Right, let's go and build us a not housing district because I don't have the prefab or the heat stamps. Right, we are getting prefab from the colony, so that works out just fine. And then we also need to start getting more material from here. Assign research. Again, I don't have enough heat stamps. The one I've promised, however, just whilst we're here, is this one. Advanced hothouses. I've promised one of these. Advanced chemical hothouses. That has an exclamation mark above it. We do, however, need 100 food stamps. Of course, to get food stamps, what do we need, ladies and gentlemen? Goods to help things going. I think... You know what? I'm not quite sure, Joachim. I'm either on normal or one above normal. I think I might be one above normal. I think that's what I did for the prelude, and I don't think I changed it, basically. I think that's what it should still be on. Turning to the city. What have we found?
Stewart.
Heat stamps. We're struggling with heat stamps. A group of stalwarts have come forward with an idea of how to solve it. We should research mechanical factory. Let us pursue it and the city will benefit. The stalwarts look with distrust at what other communities propose. They would surely appreciate you getting behind their idea. We have 60 weeks to research mechanical factory. 300 workforce, plus 10 prefab, plus 40 goods output. Disregard the idea. I'm going to disregard for now. And... Okay, I don't... Abandoned mine outpost, whale mine outpost, frozen sea. I thought you just returned to me. Yes, that's better. And the frozen sea has gone and gotten us a fishing trawler. A fishing trawler with a full catch is locked in ice. A logbook in the hold suggests the vessel originally hailed from somewhere called Canada, wherever that might be. But we have no idea where it has been since. The catch may still be edible if people in New London have strong stomachs. Plus 75,000 food stockpile, disease has significantly increased. We'll pass. I'm not that desperate for food. These people are shunned by other nomads. They are tight-lipped about exactly what happened. They are willing to integrate with our communities if we let them start a fresh life in exile. 133 Frostlanders. Now, of course, over here, if I really do want to go and grab some people, we have just about 2,000 people and 2,200, although I need to be able to convince them all. And I will get even more. And then this has unlocked more mountains, very deadly. And the frozen ocean, which is very deadly. The graveyard, which was safe, I believe. And I could find some materials. We need materials. Let's launch that expedition. And 1 second. Yep. Under Jeffrey Emerson. Or Joffrey, if you so wish. And I assume you're probably... Yep. Let's dismantle you. That'll give me back some heat stamps. That's very good. Now, yes, I need to improve my goods. This will... I have no goods. Okay. So that is what needs to be built next. How long do I have? 30 weeks. I have a little bit longer yet. Well, an extraction will cost me only 40 of my heat stamps. Okay, so let's go and do one of those. Now, let's... put that there. Very tempted. Now it cost me 150 prefab. Right, so then we'll save up for the research, I think, that I've promised. Weather adjusted shift placed on council agenda by Frostlanders. Worker health. Workplaces must adapt working hours to weather conditions. Heat demand in additional houses is decreased. Oh, really? Let's go and throw the vote out to you guys and see what you think. A small step towards adaptation. I mean, I did research it, and I didn't mind the researching of it. I can't negotiate because I have too many promises out and about. Well, that's interesting. The law is currently opposed. I am, however, accepted. Interesting, interesting. Well, let's just see how the vote goes. I don't think it's going to pass.
The votes are in. The measure fails.
I see. 59 recently beaten and mugged. Well, that's not good, is it? And once this has been taken down, that should give me enough for the research, which was advanced hothouses. Research that idea will cost me 18 weeks. Building it will cost me a core. Now what we're about to do is get more materials. And then if I get a few more heat stamps, we'll build another extraction as well, because these two are about to drop off anyway. Getting plus 73. Okay, plus 17. I puts my goods down to a minus 37. Nine weeks remaining. How about you? 40 weeks, not so bad. And so let's... Nope, not quite yet. 7 more heat stamps. Warmer season, heat demand decreased. Huzzah. We are stockpiling coal now, and we are also stockpiling some oil. So with that, can we drop you off 1? Yes, we can. That frees up some materials.
An automaton has broken down and is blocking traffic. Technicians are on their way.
We are now making goods, which is fantastic. Why can't I build workforce? Workforce. I need 40. I need 500 more people. I may have to go and grab some Frostlanders out of the cold and bring them to my city. But we are making goods, more to the point, so crime should be decreasing. It is diminishing. Extremely increased by population size. Decreased by guard squads. Well, I'll be.
Still steward.
Promise, grant agenda, promote, condemn, raise funds. Well, at least my heat stamps are going up a bit better. We have a problem in Old Dreadnought, however. In the Old Dreadnought. Now we have good housing. We have good food. We have a surplus of 6. Foraged additives and Old Dreadnought furnace. We will blank out if we stop foraged additives, but that's fine. So that just lets us increase whilst we have good enough weather to do so. Now we do need more materials and more goods. We are losing 10 oil. We have enough for 122 weeks. Of course, what we would look to do is increase our oil supply. What I'm going to do is if we come back to New London and I click on the trade, I am just going to drop that back down. I would say to a 0, but seems to have Alright, let's go back up by 10. I didn't like how fast that was falling. We've only got a stockpile, however, of 10,000. That is something we do need to improve. And I need to increase it to 75 oil output, so that definitely does need improving. We are, however, for now, just gonna watch in amazement how this city keeps just getting better. We do need to build housing, which, yes, takes 200 workforce. Okay, let's go and build that housing. Now, if I've gone and done this correctly... One, two, three. Ah, didn't even technically need the last one because it gets it from both of these. But still, that comes around to there. Then if I expand it to come around this corner, I will get more heating share. No, I want that's all the same one. I would probably expand it down this side. And I will share some heat with this district then. Let's go ahead and place that. So that will solve our housing problem, and as I'm potentially about to go and grab more people, that's a great thing. Everybody's head over heels for you, but you don't fool me. I saw the way you looked at me and laughed as you were passing by the other day, talking in your cant so I wouldn't understand you. Enjoy this homemade pâté, and have fun exploring with your pants down to your ankles. Wow. Some people aren't too happy with the explorers by the looks of it. Right now, we can go and build that extraction district because it has run its course, basically. Now, this district is about to disappear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, that won't really work. Let's... yeah, no, if I get it around the corner as well. Yes, let's demolish that. If I get it around the corner as well, I can give heat to this zone. And that one is blocked in there. That one can come further around this way, I think. Go ahead and get that built. We are losing a lot of materials. How long does it take place to be torn down? Take place to be torn down? You know what I mean. A place take to be torn down. So extraction district. Nice, so they should both get the plus 20 heat bonus. Go ahead and build that there. And then I want to get an industrial district in the middle.
The right of way to frost breaking teams in transit.
Always allow those frost breaking teams to keep moving past. We are getting a nice number of... I want to go 1, 2, 3. No, that wouldn't really quite work, would it? Really? I can very much join onto this one, though. 1, 2, 3 gets them both a nice bit of heat. And if I bring you round to here, that will give you lots of materials. And so then let's, for the last two, go and fill in these two gaps so that I don't forget what I'm doing. And outside of the city, we have gone and discovered... Where did we go? We went over here. The wreck of a mighty freighter marked with the colors of the old empire. It is the only wreck we see facing away from and not towards the coast. It seems to have collided with another vessel and partially sunk, but fortunately enough remains above the surface to be salvaged. An outpost here could increase our supply by 200 materials until its deposit of 2.5 million are done. And here, we located a wrecked ship lodged on its side, encased in a massive block of ice. HMS Atlanta. Barely legible on the aft starboard hull. We were unable to get inside, but we found a jagged hole into the engine room. It was full of coal and not much else. The place made our scouts quite uneasy. We noticed that our compasses were behaving erratically in the vicinity of the wreck. Probably not best to linger here. 50,000 coal stockpile. We have 37,000 coal remaining here. What I want to do is... Coal will take me 5 Frostland teams. They're going to come back and bring my coal. I'm going to say you guys also take me 5 Frostland teams. Let's grab you. And then I'm going to attach these materials. Will give me 200. To here, which will increase these guys' material needs. Which will have me doing things beautifully. Okay. Now let's go back to here. We have our housing shelters ready. Have some frost breaking and some construction going up to actually get us back in material deficit and not debt. 1 week, 2 days. 7 weeks, 4 days. So these two are coming in. You see them running along. It'd be quite good if maybe we just put them on the timeline thing. Probably work maybe a little bit better. And so we have our 2 outposts on the go. Okay, he seems to be coming via this way. I hope he doesn't go to the old dreadnought.
Stupid.
Cold storage. Harvesting funerals. Stuart, some researchers and doctors have petitioned us to preserve the remains of corpses that have been harvested for organs. Science knows no bounds. Incinerating harvested bodies and returning the ashes to their relatives is a waste of potential. There will come a day when we can get more out of these remains, they claim, advocating that we freeze them instead. People may not be happy now, but in due time they will see reason and applaud our foresight. What should we do? Of course, we can press the start of viewer poll. I guess that means you guys can vote on Twitch if you would like. Well, I'm going to pause this there and drink a drink.